Hello and welcome to Lane County 4-H Health for Better Living, a series of health-related videos to help you live a happier and healthier life. Today, we are going to talk about the importance of friendship, how to nurture those friendships, and how it ties back to your health. This video is one of our longer ones, but it is an important topic to discuss. So here we go. Friendships can have a very powerful and impactful effect on an individual's health and well-being. However, developing and maintaining friendships isn't always easy. Understanding the importance of creating social connections while also maintaining those relationships can foster healthy outcomes. Friends are important for one's health. When good news happens or going through a rough time, your friends are always there to celebrate you or lift you up when times are tough. Friends also help with reducing isolation and loneliness by providing a sense of companionship, as reported by the Mayo Clinic. The friendships we have greatly impact an individual's health. The Mayo Clinic provides a couple of health benefits when discussing friendship. Friends help increase one's sense of belonging and purpose, boosts happiness and reduces stress, improves one's self-confidence and self-worth, help cope with trauma such as a breakup, serious illness, job loss, or death of a loved one, and lastly, encourage one's self-efficacy or confidence in making healthy lifestyle habits such as eating nutritious foods and engaging in physical activity, as well as avoiding unhealthy lifestyle habits such as drugs and alcohol. The Mayo Clinic reports that in several studies, individuals with strong social connections have a reduced risk of many significant health problems, such as depression, high blood pressure, and unhealthy body mass index. In fact, these studies also included that individuals with strong social connections are likely to live longer than their peers who have fewer connections. Making and maintaining friendships can be difficult. There is no manual for us on how to navigate this process. Friendships can oftentimes take a back seat to other priorities, such as work or caring for younger siblings. Drifting apart due to interest or changes in one's life can also hinder friendships. There is also the chance of moving to a new place and learning how to meet new people. Developing and maintaining friendships takes a lot of time, effort, and dedication. However, the enjoyment and comfort that comes with these friendships is worthwhile. When it comes to friendships, the quality of those relationships is more important than the quantity. Having a diverse network of friends can be a good thing, but one may find themselves having a better sense of belongingness and well-being by nurturing close, meaningful relationships that will stand by your side through thick and thin. Meeting new people and making new friends can be scary, but the Mayo Clinic provides some suggestions on how to meet new people. The first suggestion is participating in community events. Find a group that has similar hobbies and interests as yourself within your community. You'll be surprised at how many other people may like the same things you do. The second suggestion is participating in volunteer work, whether that is volunteering at the hospital, animal shelter, a place of worship, or the museum. Strong bonds can be formed over mutual interests. The third suggestion is extending and accepting invitations. Invite friends out for coffee or lunch. When invited to go to a social event, say yes. And lastly, if someone invited you to a social event, extend them an invitation to do an activity to return the favor. The fourth suggestion is taking up a new hobby or interest. Join classes at your local recreation center or at school that sound intriguing and meet new people there who also enjoy that hobby. The last suggestion is through your faith community. Take advantage of the social events that are hosted to meet new people who may have similar interests as yourself. The biggest takeaway when making and maintaining friendships is to stay positive. You may not make friends with everyone you meet, but having a friendly attitude and demeanor can help with improving the relationships that are in your life, and it can also help with cultivating new ones. Nurturing your friendships is a give and take relationship. Sometimes you're the one giving support, and other times you may be the one on the receiving end. A big tip that the Mayo Clinic suggests is that letting your friends know that you care and appreciate them is incredibly helpful with creating a strong bond. As it is important to surround yourself with good friends, you also have to be a good friend to others. The Mayo Clinic offers a couple tips of best nurturing practices. The first example is by being kind. This most basic behavior is the central component of all successful relationships. To help put this into perspective, pretend that friendship is an emotional bank account. Every act of kindness and expression of gratitude is put into the bank account, while criticism and negativity draw down the account. The second example is to be a good listener. Actively listen to what your friend is saying and ask important questions to show that you are listening. Engaging in eye contact and body language go a long way. It's important to know that when friends are sharing details about a concern or struggle, being empathetic is key, and do not offer advice unless they ask for it. The third example is through opening up. In order to build strong bonds with your friends, you must open up about yourself. Being willing and able to talk about personal experiences and concerns shows your friend has a special place in your life. The fourth example is showing that you can be trusted. Being responsible, reliable, and dependable are three important factors to forming strong relationships. That means to keep the plans that were made and arriving on time to important events. Following through with commitments that were made shows your friends that you can be accountable. Also, when a friend tells you private information, keep it to yourself instead of telling others. Our fifth example is by making yourself available. Building relationships take time together. Making an effort to see or talk to friends regularly or check in with them with a simple text or phone call to see how you are doing. It may feel awkward at the first couple of times when talking or seeing each other, but those feelings will quickly pass as you get more comfortable with one another. The sixth and last example is managing your nerves with mindfulness techniques. Sometimes you may find yourself imagining the worst case scenarios that could happen during a social situation, and you may feel tempted to stay home. Using mindfulness techniques can help alter that type of thinking. Each time you imagine a worst case scenario, pay close attention to how often that embarrassing situations you're afraid of actually occur. You may notice that the scenarios you fear may not actually happen. However, when embarrassing situations do occur, just remember that everyone's human, and your feelings will pass, and you can handle those feelings until they pass. It is never too late to make new friends or reconnect with the old ones. Investing the time to make new friends and strengthening the ones you have currently can pay off in better health and happier outlook for years to come. Here's today's sources if you want to explore this topic more in depth. And that concludes our video. Feel free to check out the other videos on our channel or explore the Lane County 4-H website to see what events are happening near you. Now call up that friend and invite them to hang out. Trust me, it'll be fun. Thanks for watching and have a great day.